Hello. So we're going to go over how I feel like I fit the definition of prophet. So here's my words. Here's my writing. Here's things I wrote down. Okay. So because it was the one that I saw most vividly on the camera, that's what I'll talk about. Proclaimer of the will of God. How am I the proclaimer of the will of God? Well, in my vision, which I'm going to now go over, at the end of my vision, when I get back into reality, the first thing that happens when I get into reality is I get the meaning that character, that this symbol, which I think that the prophets of old mixed up as God, this symbol said to me, I have come to you. This is my beloved Son with whom I am well pleased. I have come to you. This is, at the end of my vision, the symbol I showed you said that to me. Or I got the meaning that it came from this symbol. It came from my character. From the character I jumped into, Dylan Edward Thompson, that character I jumped into, got the meaning. I've come to you. This is my beloved Son with whom I am well pleased. I have come to you. Cool. So there's that. That's why I'm the proclaimer of the will of God, because that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to talk about Jesus. Basically all I'm trying to do. I'm only trying to talk about the Sorcerer's Stone. That's really all I'm trying to do. If anything ever needs me to take deep breaths when I talk about it, it's me talking about my vision, which I'm about to tell you. So one of the definitions of prophet is that they had a vision, a religious vision, a revelation, something like that. This is mine. So, I was infinitely close to an awareness. I zoomed out. This awareness was within a trinity. This trinity was gray gears grinding awareness. With awareness as the heart of the gears, as the axle of the gears. It was being ground by them. And then I zoomed out to the third time. The second time I zoom out. Second time I zoom out, I am aware of the Trinity within a wholesomeness. And this wholesomeness, I look away from the awareness within the wholesomeness, look at character, and it's blinding me. There was not a second where, there was not a moment within this zoom where I was looking at character and it was something other than blinding. It was always blinding, as soon as I was aware of it, or knew of it, or something. I then saw Pathos as blue, and then I was basically back in reality, and I got the words coming from my character that were the meaning, I have come to you, this is my Son with whom I am well pleased, I have come to you. And I've definitely explained to people when I'm explaining my vision, especially when I was in the hospital, that character wasn't talking to me. There was not a disembodied voice in my head. It wasn't like that. That was just the meaning. It was just a thought I had. It was just a thought I had that I said came from my character, came from character in general, came from ethos. Probably before I became Dylan again. Before I became something which is no thing approaching everywhere, which is nowhere, and inhabiting Dylan. Like an alien. Okay, so there's that. I had a vision. The definition one of prophet is having a vision. I don't have any icons, though. I don't have any icons. Sorry about that. I'll be in the major leagues when I find an icon or something. I don't know. Foretells future events. So the black box and biofexery. That's the future. So what are we... So a prophet can say something about the present. We are in the age of the pathogen. Or we're in the age of fexery. And, okay, yeah. We're in the age of fexery. The next singularity that someone goes through, that a whole bunch of people go through, or a being will go through, or a whole bunch of beings, I don't know. The next age, the upcoming age, is the age of the pathogen. I am here to prepare y'all for the age of the pathogen. I'm already a fexer, so maybe I'm just trying to prepare myself for the age of the... yeah, I'm definitely just trying to mature myself to get ready for the age of the pathogen. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I've been doing since before my last vision. The recent revelation. So these are all qualifications for a prophet. Oh, here's another one. Leading spokesperson for a doctrine or a group. So I believe I'm the leading spokesperson for New England. Not this New England. This New England. And everywhere else. Probably everywhere else. Probably everywhere. Probably everywhere is New England now. As soon as I get, 6-7 billion subscribers. Claimed to have been contacted by a divine being. I was infinitely close to an awareness. Jesus Christ. The awareness I was aware of. Infinitely close. Okay. So what else was I going to do? What was I gonna go over? I guess I'll show you a picture of my vision. Definitely already showed you pictures of it. When I made my law on, here's my vision. It's where his dick is. It's more like where his center mass was. So, the sign for character, the sign for ethos, was not blue, it was blinding. I drew it as black. How long do I have the camera for? 8 minutes. I got plenty of time. Y'all might not have plenty of time, though. So, I'm not really a prophet. I'm a profex. That's why I say all the time when in the very first video of my playlist that I'm posting this on, something like that, I'm a prophet, I'm a being on a different fucking level. This is why I say I'm on a different level and not on the level of the prophets. The prophets probably only had one maturity of singularity. They probably weren't on my level. They probably were on the level below this one. This is my first revelation. It's in this book. I'm going to read this book to you. Let me show you all the pictures. I wrote this with the help of the Order of the Phoenix. I'm almost out of battery. I'm in the computer.